Now in Good Morning Northwest, a deadly mining accident in the Silver Valley, what the owners of the Galena mine say led to the first death there in 13 years.
It's calmer today. We're going to have sunshine today, but then some afternoon showers. The timing on that and a warming trend all coming up.
And the trial of the Doomsday Mom, Lori Vallow, continues in Boise today as we hear from the man who found the bodies of her two children. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Derek Dice. Robin Nance will be back tomorrow. It is Wednesday, April the 12th. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast. And all right, pretty decent day ahead of us.
Starting, it's on the cool side. So we don't have the winds we had yesterday, but we still have a little bit of wind to 6 miles an hour. We're sitting at 28. That means the wind chill is 22 degrees. That's how your skin perceives it. That says put on a jacket. 4 things you need to know. Definitely a chilly start today. Sunshine, then clouds. Afternoon showers, about a 30% chance of that. Could be graupels, snow, could be a little light rain. Warmer for the weekend, and it should be a beautiful weekend, actually. We'll get to that. Forecast radar, it's a clear sky this morning. We're going to continue to see that. And then we're going to see cloud cover coming in this afternoon. Into the afternoon, we see that potential for those scattered showers that are going to be coming through the area out of the north. Probably as early as 3 o'clock, but really extending on to after dinner. For temperatures right now, 23 into Meade, 25 into Post Falls. Let's see, Spokane International, again, officially 28 degrees. Here's the slide of our weather today, and it is slowly going up to 49 degrees, and we'll see increased cloud cover starting around lunchtime.
Well, breaking news overnight on a stabbing on the Monroe Street Bridge. 3 teenagers were arrested around 11 o'clock last night for stabbing a man and stealing from him. The teens have been charged with first-degree robbery. That's the charge someone receives when they're armed with a weapon or inflict bodily injury on a victim while robbing them. That man was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Well, this morning we're hoping to learn the identity of the miner killed in Idaho's Silver Valley yesterday during an accident at the Galena mine. Investigators were at the mine last night trying to figure out exactly how an employee was killed on the job. The owners of that mine, America's Gold and Silver, say the miner died when struck by falling ground. The last time someone died in the Galena mine was all the way back in 2010 when a miner was crushed by loose material used while using a scaling bar to remove rock. In that case, it was determined that management policies, procedures, and controls led to his death. Now, this is a developing story. We'll continue to follow the very latest and let you know as soon as we know more. Also today, we expect to learn the name of a person found dead in an irrigation canal south of Ephrata. Grant County Sheriff's deputies say there is no obvious sign of foul play. They know the identity of that person and say they will release the name later today. Well, the trial of the Idaho Doomsday Mom, Lori Vallow, who's accused of killing 2 of her own children, continues today in Boise. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with the latest details in this case. Sid?
Derek, today we're expecting the defense to resume cross-examination of Ray Hermosillo, the lead detective on this case. He's the officer who found the bodies of Vallow's 2 kids buried in a yard belonging to Chad Daybell. In yesterday's hearing, prosecutors suggested a possible motive, showed graphic photos, and described a complicated plot to cast out evil spirits. Jurors also saw photos of the crime scene, and during the hearing, Vallow requested to be dismissed from the courtroom for the remainder of the afternoon due to the impending graphic evidence that will be shown in the trial. The judge denied that request.
It's been 4 hard years. We've gone through a lot. We've seen some stuff we wish we could unsee.
Vallow and Daybell are also being charged with the death of Daybell's previous wife, Tammy Daybell. The prosecutors argued all 3 were killed because they stood in the way of the couple's relationship. The defense painting a much different picture, describing Vallow as a kind and loving mother who happened to have a particular interest in religion and prophecies involving the end of the world. Vallow and Daybell have both pleaded not guilty, but they're being tried separately. A trial date has not yet been set for Daybell. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thank you. Washington State Patrol needs your help finding two teenage girls who may be in danger. Take a look at your screen here. Mayanna Lewis and Charlotte Jurassic walked away from the Healing Lodge of the Seven Nations on Friday. They took their belongings and ran from the addiction center. The girls are not from the Spokane area and have a history of substance abuse. Police say they may be frequenting local homeless camps or shelters. If you've seen either Mayanna or Charlotte, call Crime Check and the number on your screen there, 509-456-2233. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:05. Let's send things over to Mark Peterson for a look at what's ahead of us. We got a beautiful, again, pre-sunrise, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, beautiful start. We're 4 minutes away from the official sunrise, but this is what we dealt with yesterday. Clouds, shrapnel, what we like to call grapple, and high winds, thunderstorms. Today, completely different. Calmer, cooler with the sun. We'll have a full forecast coming up.
And Spokane Public Schools are growing from the classroom to the music room. Coming up, why the Spokane Public Schools Board is expected to approve new instruments for students.
And electric cars may not take over the roads as quickly as we've been led to believe. Why most Americans are still resistant to making the switch when Good Morning Northwest continues.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Bloomsday 2023 is Sunday, May 7th. Sign up today.
Experience the film that started it all as a live symphony orchestra performs with the full movie on the big screen.
Second show added. Get your tickets now at ticketswest.com.
What do we have here?
I was hit by a semi.
Looks good as new to me. For your headache.
Don't accept that small check.
After an accident like this, you need Craig Swamp and Associates by your side. We'll make sure that you get the help you deserve. And we only get paid after you win.
Well, how do I reach you?
One call, that's 509-999-9999.
It's the once-a-year spring tune-up event this week at the Cal Superstores in Airway Heights, Coeur d'Alene, and Spokane.
Hi, I'm George, and I'm offering great deals on over 300 of the best rigs in the region.
And I'm Mustachio, offering up to $600 in free upgrades with every vehicle sold, like lifts, light bars, fenders, and tires, so you can customize your ride. It's perfect! Like the deal and love your wheels.
Living in the Inland Northwest has its advantages, and one of those is working with amazing people who dedicate their time and efforts to help others. STCU's Volunteers Count is a program to say thank you for this service and inspire others to give back too. Please tell us about a volunteer at a local nonprofit that inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate them. Help us showcase those people who give of their time and truly make a difference. Volunteers Count, brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU.
How does free college or training sound? It's possible. Washington College Grant gives eligible people money for certificate programs, job training, apprenticeships, or college. Learn more at wagrant.org. That's wagrant.org.
Bloomsday 2023 is Sunday, May 7th. Sign up today.
Save your green!
All right, welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. It appears the disgraced founder of Theranos will have to report to prison later this month. On Monday, a judge denied Elizabeth Holmes' request to remain free while she appeals her conviction. Holmes was sentenced to more than 11 years in prison for defrauding investors of Theranos. That's a failed blood testing startup. She was ordered to turn herself in on April 27th, but Holmes sought to delay the start of her prison term after giving birth to her second child. The judge said it was unlikely Holmes will have her conviction reversed or receive a new trial on all the counts that received guilty verdicts. The 787 Dreamliner helped boost Boeing jet deliveries last month. The plane maker reporting it shipped 64 commercial aircraft in March. That almost matches the 2 months totals combined. 7 planes were the long-range 787s, which of course had been blocked from delivery over production and regulatory issues. Boeing is trying to bounce back after losing more than $5 billion last year. Most Americans, well, still not in love with electric cars. An Associated Press and University of Chicago poll finding only about 4 in 10 U.S. adults say their next vehicle may be electric. The major obstacles, high prices and not enough charging stations. Only 8% say they or someone in their household owns or leases an EV, and just 8% say they have a plug-in hybrid car.
All right, good morning, everybody. Your 10-second takeaway on a Wednesday. It's a cold start. We're there. We're into the 20s, in fact, low 20s, North Spokane County. It's going to be a sunny day, at least to start, so grab some warm layers. Your sunglasses, 49 the high.
Well, the Learning Project Network says black women are 2 or 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related complications compared to white women. During this Black Maternal Health Week, advocates hope by raising awareness they can change these alarming statistics. These art exhibits are at WSU's School of Nursing building and at the Carl Maxey Center. This week will feature events spanning from art, film, and discussion. It gives a space for black women to tell their stories. More than 49 images organizers hope people can listen, see, and feel.
We know that black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die due to pregnancy-related issues than white women, and 60% of it is preventable. And so we're really asking the questions, what is preventable? What can we do? What are we missing? What conversations are we missing? And how do we implement those?
According to the CDC, black women just aren't monitored as closely as white women. Organizers are hoping to push for change in black maternal care. You can head to our website, KXLY.com, for more information about these galleries. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is just about 6:12. Michael Jordan still setting records. The high-flying price these sneakers from the 1998 NBA Finals sold for at auction last night. And the band plays on. Destiny Richards is live with how an upcoming vote by the school board will be instrumental in the future of Spokane Public Schools music program when Good Morning Northwest continues.
The color of lilac is often used for the region, a hue between red and blue, but we think it's the color of the huckleberry that is the most special to the Inland Northwest. Just look for the purple, now at Rosars.
One size does not fit all. That's why at Twilight Bedding, we've made a career out of crafting custom mattresses for our customers. And they're all made right here in Spokane. During the month of March, you can save up to $1,000 on a new mattress. Buy any king-size mattress and pay the price of a queen. Or buy any queen-size mattress and pay the price of a full size. Don't wait, these offers are only good during the month of March. Sleep right. Buy Twilight.
Look at this baseball field and this one. How about this one? Which one is next for a 4 News Now Extreme Team Diamonds and Dreams makeover? How about yours? Go to KXLY.com and tell us why your field deserves a makeover. Diamonds and Dreams brought to you by your hometown Chevy dealers and Horizon Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors. 24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Gas pump credit card skimmers aren't new, but now skimmers are fooling people inside local stores.
Everyone can be victimized by this.
I'll show you how to beat the skimmer scammers and protect your money. Tonight, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Warmer weather is on the way, and it's time to spring into the outdoors at the General Store with some amazing deals.
Like the Intex Challenger K2 Kayak, on sale for $199.99. All Minn Kota electric trolling motors and rod and reel combos, 20% off. We have a huge variety of supplies for all you green thumbs.
50% off seed starting kits, and all Livingston seed packs are buy one, get one 50% off. All these deals and more this month at the General Store.
We have the fun stuff.
See all the great deals at GeneralStoreSpokane.com.
April showers brings mud, and that means it's time to go off-road. And everything you need is waiting at Snow's Auto. Shop over 100 custom wheels or crank up the sound with a new amp and subs. And this week, window tints are $50 off at Snow's Auto.
If it seems each Rosars is a little different and unique, it's because they are.
Rooted in the Northwest since 1934.
And launching the first supermarket in the region.
We've grown organically.
With each neighborhood store, we added Scratch Bakery, Service Deli, Service Meat, local produce.
Then, we were the first in the Inland Northwest to offer an organic and natural market, Huckleberries.
And now we've brought Huckleberries and our experts to each neighborhood Rosars.
Like Lincoln Heights, 5 Mile, The Y, and more. It's our people that make the difference.
At your local neighborhood Rosars.
Along with Huckleberries, naturally the best. Just look for the purple.
Four News Now is brought to you by Foothills Mazda. Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Good news for families with students planning to join band or orchestra in the fall. The Spokane Public Schools Board is expected to approve a bid price for the purchase of new instruments. Destiny Richards is live to explain why there is a need for more instruments.
Well, according to Spokane Public Schools, more instruments are needed because of more students. 6th graders are moving up to the middle school level this year specifically, and so South Spokane Middle Schools as well as the new Pepper-Zack Middle School. And this fall, students will have a full choice option for band, choir, or orchestra, and the additional instrument purchases are to ensure all students will have an instrument for the entire year. The district is expected to approve pricing for different instruments that would be purchased from Spokane and Tacoma music stores on an as-needed basis, not to exceed $700,000. Salk Middle School on the north side already has 6th grade music students as of last fall. Band director Jeff McMurtry says a similar budget approval for instruments last year was a great help.
Here at Salk Middle School, we had, just in the band alone, we had 102 students sign up for band this fall. And with the additional instruments that came from the elementary program and the new purchases by the school district, we were just able to put an instrument in every student's hands.
The band and orchestra instructors at Salk also say instruments show and demonstrate wear and tear after a number of years. New instruments would be less costly than what it takes to repair them, and it would provide a better music experience for students.
The newer instruments are a little easier to work with. Some of our older instruments, the pegs start to get hard to turn, the fine tuners get hard to move, and it's hard as an adult, and I can't imagine what the struggle is as a beginning 6th grade student trying to manipulate those things.
SPS says the music departments will determine what instruments need replacing based on past repair history. The funding for the new instruments will come out of the district's general and bond funds. And this is all to accommodate that growth happening at Spokane Public Schools. There is the new Pepper-Zack Middle School, of course, opening this fall, and the new Sacagawea Middle School. And the reason I'm up here on the sky deck is because of the new downtown stadium, also opening this fall in time for football, things like that. And at tonight's school board meeting, they're going to be considering a proposal for the downtown stadium name and the field name as well. We'll have details on that coming up later this hour. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
All right, Destiny, thanks so much. And now you are taking a live look here at our sunrise on your Wednesday?
Yep.
Wednesday morning.
Honey, come outside. There's a big ball in the sky.
Yeah, and hopefully it's going to heat things up because we have a little bit of a chilly start today.
It is going to remain chilly. It's at that low altitude. As it comes up, we'll start to see temperatures warm up, still below average. There's no doubt. All right, so midweek and mid-40s, midday. Here's what we have starting our day. Colville at 23 degrees. Winthrop, you're there. 28 in the Sandpoint. Getting some patchy, dense fog in the Sandpoint area. 28 in St. Mary's. 25 into Ritzville. We're sitting at 28, but we head north. Meade at 23. Clear and 24 at Deer Park. Spirit Lake 28. Heading into areas south on 195. You're in the mid-20s, and that extends out to Cheney, Fairchild. It's cold. This is the bottom line. If you are going to be traveling anytime today, tomorrow, even into Friday, what you're going to find is that we've got some great weather that's in the higher elevations. And when we look at what we can expect for our past report, I got to tell you, this is one of the best things. I'm just waiting for it to load. Apparently, one of the cameras is not happy with me. But what we are seeing is really good conditions on Stevens Pass. Oh, here we go. Stevens Pass is great, clear on Snoqualmie. We've got Lookout and 4th of July July, all looking great. So that's going to be good stuff. Now, we look at the forecast, though, what we can expect today. We're going to have 49 degrees for the high. Winds are going to be light. Tonight, temperatures down to 31. So another cold start tomorrow, but it'll warm up to about what we have today. We do have that low, and that's going to kick out and come back around. We're going to see some of that energy coming out of Canada. That's going to trigger what will be some afternoon shower activity. Not only today, we're going to see that about 3 o'clock coming out of Colville, Omak, but then for Thursday afternoon as well, we see that concentration, that energy for that heating in the afternoon. I know it's not going to get that hot, but enough that we're going to trigger some showers. Temperatures in the low 50s all over the region today. We'll have some upper 40s. Officially 49 downtown will be hanging out. Again, in those low 50s, we'll see those more prevalent on Thursday. Friday looking pretty good. Warming into the weekend, near 60 Saturday, and then 65 on Sunday with more showers for next week. So we'll stop everything right there at Sunday at 65 degrees, looking great. If you need heat, Tucson, Arizona broke a record yesterday, hit 99 degrees.
Whoa.
And this morning it's snowing in Grangeville. Of course it is. Thank you for the heads up and the update on social media.
Yep, we just continue to be all over the map here in spring in the inland Northwest. Mark, thank you. Good morning, Northwest. Time is almost 6:21. Now, the offense got the better of the defense in the Cougars' first scrimmage of spring football. How the defense is hoping to turn the tables this time around. And we'll take you out to Avista Stadium, where the Spokane Indians kicked off the new season against the Eugene Emeralds. We'll have the highlights for you coming up next in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
Attention do-it-yourselfers. Did you know Northwest Fence sells parts and pieces to the public? They'll even put together a materials list and installation instructions too. Come see the professionals at Northwest Fence today.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we're always looking at better ways to solve plumbing issues in your home. That's why we use the latest technology in sewer line repair called trenchless sewer repair. We can replace your current sewer line without digging up your entire yard. With just a couple of holes in the ground, we can pull new sewer pipe from the main line right into your house with minimal disruption to your lawn and your wallet. So if you need your sewer line repaired or replaced, call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
It's the Spring Tune-Up event at Cal Cars in Airway Heights, Coeur d'Alene, and Spokane.
We're giving away $600 in free upgrades with every vehicle sold, like lifts, light bars, and tires, so you can customize your ride.
This week at Cal.
It's spring decking season, which means the best time to get the best selection and savings before the summer rush hits. From the decking pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop. Shop for wood.
Shop where the contractors go for the best ideas to make your backyard beautiful for summer. From a great selection of aluminum and iron rod railing to the best quality decking choices, Windsor Plywood is the one-stop shop to get it done.
Windsor Plywood.
Okay, I'm circling the Lookout Pass ski area, and wait, I'm seeing a second peak with skiers and a lift on it. And whoa, it's huge.
Confirmed. Lookout opened Eagle Peak just months ago. Looks like 500 new acres of terrain with 14 intermediate and advanced runs.
And it has its own quad chairlift? Nice. Think I'll set this thing down and make some powder laps.
That's not advised, sir.
Gotta ski Eagle Peak.
Buy a 23-24 season pass and ski free for the rest of the season.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at shopko.com or bring in your outside prescription.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesome. The Spokane Indians had their entire opening series postponed due to the wet field conditions in Vancouver over the weekend. The Indians returned home and had a proper opening day in front of the home crowd at Avista Stadium. And there was a lot to leave happy about. The Indians defeated the Eugene Emeralds 7-4. 10th overall draft pick and former Gonzaga pitcher Gabriel Hughes was lights out on the mound. Hughes pitched 5 innings of no-hit baseball while striking out 6 Emerald batters. Spokane also got a home run from that guy, Braxton Fulford. Game 2 of the series is set for 6:35 tonight from Avista Stadium. Washington State football has 4 more practices before the spring game. The Cougars are using this week to get ready for their final spring scrimmage on Saturday. The offense had the upper hand in the first scrimmage earlier this month. This time the defense is looking to show what they can do in scrimmage number 2.
I feel like definitely compared to last year, we definitely won, became definitely a lot closer. And then what I would say is here that wasn't as much here as last year is our aggression. The way we just come out and practice and just hit each other around is just so fun.
This is a week really that I want to see guys rise to the top. You know, this is where guys are going to rise, and because this is going to be a really last physical week. You know, we get in the spring game, you know, that clock's going to probably be a running clock, and how true is it going to be? So we'll wait and see.
Washington State's annual Crimson and Gray spring game is scheduled for April 22nd in Pullman. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
And you know I'll be in Pullman for that. Michael Jordan sneakers are still making history, but on the auction block instead of the basketball court. The NBA Legends black and red Air Jordan 13s are now the most expensive sneakers ever to sell at auction, selling yesterday for $2.2 million at Sotheby's in New York. Jordan wore the shoes in 1998 when he brought home a victory for the Chicago Bulls during Game 2 of his final championship season. It beats the previous record for a pair of sneakers sold at auction. Of course, a pair of Jordan's Nike Airships from earlier in his career. Those sold, though, for a mere $1.5 million. Wow. 2.2 is a whole chunk of change. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:26. Credit card skimmers are becoming more rampant, putting your bank account at risk. Coming up, where you need to be on the lookout for these card skimming machines and how to spot them. And why officer in pursuit may soon become a common phrase in Washington again. Before we go to break, though, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a warning from a homeowner who rented her home on Airbnb.
I was just thinking, how in the world could my home be listed?
Melissa Work was shocked to find someone had listed her home for sale.
Welcome, welcome.
And a woman, not the one she rented her house to, was giving tours to potential buyer.
I could hear the audio, and she was welcoming the family to show them around the home.
When Kelly Roth of Oregon saw the listing, she thought she hit the jackpot for her friend who was looking to buy a home, but quickly knew something was just not right.
So I went down to the description of the listing, and it said, for sale by owner, no lawyers, no real estate agents.
And coming up at 7 a.m., what you need to know if you rent your home. With your GMA First Look, I'm Gio Benitez, ABC News, New York.
Asthma isn't pretty. It's the moment when you realize that a good day is about to become a bad one. But then I remembered that the world is so much bigger than that with Trelegy, because one dose a day helps keep my asthma symptoms under control. And with 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trelegy helps improve lung function so I can breathe easier for a full 24 hours.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Trelegy contains a medicine that increases risk of hospitalizations and death from asthma problems when used alone. When this medicine is used with an inhaled corticosteroid, like in Trelegy, there is not a significant increased risk of these events. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase risk of thrush and infections. Get emergency care for serious allergic reactions. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for asthma, because breathing should be beautiful.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Chihuahua Casino.
Parenting can be hard under the best of circumstances. Vanessa Behan is on a mission to surround children with a safe, healthy community.
Any family can find themselves in need of a supportive place during a stressful time. We are here for them in that moment and beyond.
Numerica Credit Union is honored to partner with organizations like Vanessa Behan as they work to enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
It's the Spring Tune-Up event at Pal Cars in Airway Heights, Coeur d'Alene, and Spokane.
We're giving away $600 in free upgrades with every vehicle sold, like lifts, light bars, and tires, so you can customize your ride.
This week at Cal.
One size does not fit all. That's why at Twilight Bedding, we've made a career out of crafting custom mattresses for our customers. And they're all made right here in Spokane. During the month of March, you can save up to $1,000 on a new mattress. Buy any king-size mattress and pay the price of a queen. Or buy any queen-size mattress and pay the price of a full size. Don't wait. These offers are only good during the month of March. Sleep right. Buy Twilight.
Take advantage of all the tax credits you can, including the new Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You could get up to $1,200 back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
4 News Now Story Tracker taking a look at some of the top stories online this morning. President Biden is in the Northern Ireland capital of Belfast today to mark the 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Accord, an agreement that ended the United Kingdom's direct rule over Northern Ireland. The trip comes amid a new political crisis that has rattled that peace deal and suspended Northern Ireland's government. It's been a year since half the Northern Ireland Assembly walked out over a post-Brexit trade dispute. Next, President Biden will visit Dublin, where he'll attend a gala banquet and visit several of his ancestral hometowns during a 3-day visit. Right now, fire crews in New Jersey are battling a massive forest fire covering nearly 4 square miles. The fire is burning in Manchester Township and is only about 10% contained at last check. People in that area were allowed to return to their homes early this morning, but 75 structures are still threatened. Well, good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice. Robin Nance has the morning off. It is Wednesday, April the 12th. We're going to send things right to Mark Peterson with a look at that first alert forecast. Much less tumultuous today than last night.
Yes, and a cool start, 6 to 10 degrees below average. Right now, 26. Sun's up in Coeur d'Alene. Things look pretty good. That's a shot of I-90. We look over the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. We're sitting at 28 degrees, sunny, blue sky out there, beautiful. But it's not going to stay that way. The chilly start to hang out for a couple of hours. Sunshine, then cloud cover coming in this afternoon. We could see some scattered afternoon showers as well. But that weekend looks to be warmer, and we'll talk about that coming up. Now we look at what we can expect for today. Increased cloud cover. We're going to see this next system come in from the north, and as it comes back around in that counterclockwise rotation, bringing that energy down, that energy translates to scattered and isolated showers. Some could have graupel, some snow, maybe a little light rain. Our high today, 49, 50 into Coeur d'Alene, and of course Ritzville will be about 50 degrees. Over the next 12 hours, it sets up to be cloud cover for the afternoon. By noon, we should be into the mid-40s, and we'll stay there throughout much of the afternoon. Again, our high, 49 degrees.
Well, this morning, several people remain in critical condition following that mass shooting in Louisville that killed 5 people. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with the very latest.
Derek, we're taking a live look at Louisville, Kentucky right now. A community still in shock after a gunman opened fire on Monday, killing 5 bank employees, injuring 8 others while live streaming on social media. Newly released police body cam footage showing rookie police officer Nicholas Wilt and his training officer Corey Galloway taking fire as the shooter ambushes them from the bank's lobby. That officer that was still in training gets shot in the head. Wilt is now in critical condition. Galloway was grazed by a bullet before returning fire, killing the 25-year-old shooter.
They did absolutely exactly what they needed to do to save lives.
Police say the shooter was a bank employee who sources say was about to be fired. They also say he used an AR-15 he bought days earlier. That weapon used in this attack will eventually be auctioned off to a federally licensed dealer. This is because Kentucky law bans authorities from destroying seized guns. And the mayor of Louisville is fighting against this and wants state lawmakers to give local municipalities the power to address this issue. And the shooter's family overnight saying there were never any warning signs he was capable of this shocking act. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Well, law enforcement here in Washington could get more freedom to chase suspected criminals. Now, right now, police need probable cause to start a pursuit, but a new bill that just passed the State House would change that requirement to reasonable suspicion. Now, reasonable suspicion is when an officer believes a crime is happening. Probable cause is when officers have a clear reason to believe crime is taking place. This bill allows police to pursue a suspect because of reasonable suspicion, but only if they believe that a DUI or violent or sexual offense is taking place. The bill also states the pursuit itself can't be more dangerous than the risk the suspect poses to the public. If it is, officers would need to notify their supervisors.
Pursuit needs to be called off under those circumstances. There is also a requirement that the officer notify a supervisor immediately upon beginning the pursuit, and that there be supervisory oversight and ongoing communication.
Although the bill passed the State House, it was met with strong opposition from some lawmakers who say it doesn't do enough to protect people in the state. The bill now heads to the Senate for final approval. Dimmer prospects for the world economy. The International Monetary Fund now downgrading its outlook for 2023, predicting global growth at 2.8%. That would be a drop from last year's 3.4%. The IMF blames chronically high inflation and warns there's a greater risk of recession, especially in the world's richest countries. Americans have stopped buying vacation homes. Redfin reporting mortgage rate locks for second homes dropped 52% last month from pre-pandemic levels, remaining near their lowest level since 2016. Analysts blame the huge reversal on higher interest rates and worry over a possible recession. Credit card skimmers are making a comeback, and just one swipe can put you at risk. It's not just gas pumps you have to worry about anymore. Skimmers are showing up inside local convenience stores. They're more sophisticated and harder to spot.
It is just like a cell phone case. This one here specifically, it just slides on here and pushes down under 10 seconds.
The skimmer was discovered in about 18 hours, but others are collecting PIN numbers and credit card data for weeks. Our Kirsten O'Connor talks to a local detective about how you can outsmart skimmer scammers and protect your money. Watch Kirsten's special report tonight on 4 News Now at 6. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:36. Let's get things back over to Mark Peterson. Oh, and there's that fog you're talking about up in North Idaho.
Newport, Old Town, crossing over into Sandpoint. Yeah, there's some fog in those places, so just allowing a little extra time. We're not reporting real dense fog, but yeah, it's out there. We're going to have a check of the forecast and the sunshine and when that sunshine will be obscured. Ooh, that's coming up.
And a manned mission to Mars isn't all about rocket science. How NASA is preparing humans for life on Mars right here on Earth when Good Morning Northwest continues.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For over 25 years, Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been your choice for the best in-floor covering for your home or business. Let Fairway Floor's professional design staff help choose your favorite floor from major brands such as Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. From remodels to new construction, let Fairway Floor help you dream it, design it, live it. Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet, North Idaho's premier flooring store. Come in and see it for yourself.
Love your home from the inside and out with new windows from Infinity from Marvin. Ultrex fiberglass is 8 times stronger than vinyl and virtually maintenance-free. Infinity's energy-efficient windows and doors are built for life and backed by our limited lifetime warranty. Give your home the fresh new look it deserves and find out why more people are choosing fiberglass.
Call 892-6460 or go to residentialhs.com today to schedule your free design consultation and estimate. Residential Home Solutions and Infinity Windows. Home improvements. Custom fit for life.
Spring in action and take your adventures to the next level with Northwest Motorsport. Fuel your next adventure at nwmsrocks.com/spring. Find the keys to your next adventure at Northwest Motorsport.
Warmer weather is on the way, and it's time to spring into the outdoors at the General Store with some amazing deals.
Like the Intex Challenger K2 Kayak, on sale for $199.99. All Minn Kota electric trolling motors and rod and reel combos, 20% off. We have a huge variety of supplies for all you green thumbs.
50% off seed starting kits, and all Livingston seed packs are buy one, get one 50% off. All these deals and more this month at the General Store. We have the fun stuff. See all the great deals at GeneralStoreSpokane.com.
No matter where you are in your financial journey, we're here to help you along the way.
Open a free Ascend checking account and you can earn 3.50% APY on balances up to $15,000 with no minimum balance required. Bring your finances to new heights with our checking that pays you dividends. Get your account today at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
April showers brings mud, and that means it's time to go off-road. And everything you need is waiting at Snow's Auto. Shop over 100 custom wheels or crank up the sound with a new amp and subs. And this week, window tints are $50 off at Snow's Auto.
All right, welcome back. Bans on abortion in the U.S. appear to have led to fewer legal procedures performed. In the 6 months since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, there were about 32,000 fewer reported abortions than expected. That's a drop of about 6%. But in the states where the procedure remains legal, the number of abortions actually increased slightly. Abortions performed outside the legal healthcare system were not included in this analysis. Now, several Democratic governors are now working to stockpile abortion drugs as legal disputes surrounding the abortion pill mifepristone escalate. Washington Governor Jay Inslee purchased a 3-year supply of the drug. Now, governors from California, Massachusetts, and New York are following suit, announcing their states will also be stockpiling abortion or abortion-aiding drugs. New data analyzed by 538 shows over 66,000 people have been unable to get an abortion in their home state since Roe was overturned.
Had to have to tell patients that, unfortunately, what was the standard of care yesterday might not be available to you today.
24 attorneys general have asked the Fifth Circuit to freeze the judge's ruling out of Texas, saying that decision can endanger lives and infringe upon states' authority to protect access to abortion. And because of all this, the clock is ticking for mifepristone. It could be unavailable nationwide by the end of the week. That federal judge in Texas suspended approval of the drug, which will essentially make the sale of the pill illegal while the challenge moves through the legal system. But dozens of officials from biotech and pharmaceutical companies signed an open letter backing the FDA's right to, quote, regulate safe, effective medicines for every American. The White House did say it will always follow the law in regard to if the FDA should just ignore the ruling from the judge.
Our 10-second takeaway on a Wednesday morning, cold start. We're there. Temperatures in the 20s all over the place and light winds creating a bit of a wind chill. It's going to be sunny today, so get on a light jacket, sunglasses, 49 the high.
Well, what's the best way to prepare 4 astronauts for a long stay on Mars? How about building a red planet? That's what NASA is doing at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, where a 3D printed simulation habitat has been built. The structure has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, an office, robot station, exercise room, medical suite, and even an exterior that looks like the surface of Mars. 4 people will be tapped to spend a year in space so NASA can study mental health, social dynamics, and the overall atmosphere. Pretty crazy. All right. Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:42. Destin Richards is live downtown with some big plans for that new downtown stadium.
Yeah, at a school board meeting tonight, Spokane Public Schools is considering a new stadium name and field name for the downtown stadium. Here, what those choices are coming up.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries has chairs and recliners to fit every need, including naps. It's the Spring Savings Event. For a limited time only, you can save up to 30% store-wide. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Hit the ground running in the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet. Like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport, or the Ridgeline, made more rugged with better off-road performance, and more capable with different driving modes available to conquer snow, mud, and sand. Adventure on in the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Are you tired of getting out of your car to open your gates? Would you like to control the access to your commercial property or business? Then call the experts at Northwest Fence to get a free estimate for your new automated gate. Nobody builds them better.
Ever wondered why you didn't receive an alert during a nearby emergency? To be contacted about a situation near your home or workplace, and to receive automatic notifications, register at alertspokane.org. Alert Spokane issues all emergency notifications in Spokane County. Messages are sent via landline, cell, and voice over internet phones, via text, TDD, and email. Learn more and register at alertspokane.org. Language options available. Don't be caught off guard. Stay alert. Stay safe, Spokane County.
From the 5 a.m. morning regulars to those gotta fit it in lunchtime rush business goers to the busy moms that need childcare so they can just have a little time to themselves. Move Fitness is here for you, serving up the largest variety of workout options in Spokane, with a new location opening soon to provide you the best results for your workout needs. Move Fitness.
Join the movement. It's time to think spring at Sculptured Gardens, the Inland Northwest's premier gift shop, garden center, and nursery. Open year-round, we share your passion for nature, gardening, artistry, and gift-giving. Shop early for the best selection for all your spring gardening needs, from seeds and soil to pots, containers, and cocoa fiber. Order your hanging baskets and patio pots now. You'll turn heads this spring with the biggest, best, and most beautiful annuals on the block. Enjoy life, it's time. Find us in the heart of Spokane Valley, east of Sullivan on Sprague Avenue.
4 News Now is brought to you by Car Wash Plaza.
Welcome back. Excuse me. The downtown stadium is set to open this fall, and the Spokane Public Schools Board is considering a proposal this evening on the official name, sponsorship, and even a tribute to Joe Albi. Destiny Richards is live on our Sky Deck with what's on the table in this meeting tonight.
Spokane Public Schools and the Spokane Public Facilities District is coming together to decide on a new name for the stadium, and the name does have to follow a certain criteria provided by SPS, and the Facilities District has its own guidelines. SPFD worked with the United Soccer League to solicit sponsorship proposals, and now there are options on the table for a potential stadium name, sponsorship identifier, and field name. Right now it's the North Bank Stadium, presented by the Kalispel Tribe of Indians for the stadium name and sponsorship proposal, and the field name either Northern Quest Field or Kalispel Field. Spokane Public Schools preferred Spokane to be in the name, but the Spokane Public Facilities District is proposing North Bank as a reasonable substitute, as a nod to the importance of the North Bank neighborhood in the economic development of Spokane. Both the SPS criteria and the SPFD guidelines also require tribal consultation. The next steps at tonight's school board meeting are to approve the name and sponsorship, select a field name, suggest other names and sponsorship options, and more. And take a look at this. SPS also has plans to design an area to be named Joe Albi Plaza in front of the stadium, with a plaque and statue of Joe Albi brought over from the former stadium. SPS also submitted a street name change request to the city for a section of Dean Avenue between Washington and Howard Streets to be named Joe Albi Way, in recognition of Albi's contributions to sports in Spokane. So a lot of developments before this downtown stadium is expected to open in the fall. For full details, you can see this story now on KXLY.com. Live on the Sky Deck, Destiny Richards, 4 News Now.
You know, I think I can get down with North Bank Stadium as the name.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's interesting, North Bank, because we have a North Hill. No one knows where it is, but we got a North Hill too. I enjoy the fact that you can go to KXLY.com and look at our stadium cam when you're bored at work.
A live camera that shows you kind of that progress all the time.
There's a lot going on there. There's no doubt. And we have time lapses posted as well, so you can see it from the very beginning. All right, we look at what's going on with our temperatures right now. It's cold, 24 in Deer Park, 23 in Meade, with light winds less than 10 miles an hour. It makes it feel like it's in the low 20s, so dress appropriately as you're heading out. We look at what we have with a snapshot, and it really is I-90 coming into Missoula that we see the snow, and that snow goes all the way down into the areas of eastern southern Idaho, including Grangeville. So be prepared if you're going to be traveling eastbound on I-90. Montana is getting snow. We are not. We have sunshine, 49 for the high today. Afternoon clouds coming in, and then tonight we'll have partly cloudy conditions with temperatures down to 31 all of this below average. We look at satellite and radar, and definitely you can see that snow that continues to move through. A little bit of rain in the lower elevations of Montana. We do have coming up through areas into Oregon some snow as well. Forecast radar for Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, surrounding areas. Looking for, and we're going to do it one more time, we're going to see, again, more cloud cover coming in. That's going to be for this afternoon. And about 3 o'clock, we start to see coming out of the north that chance, that opportunity for some scattered showers, rain or snow. We could see even some, light snowflakes or a little graupel as well. Temperatures today, 52 into the valley, 51 Liberty Lake, Spirit Lake 47, Deer Park 50. So everybody's very consistent around the 50-degree mark. We'll see that Thursday and Friday again, partly cloudy. Let's jump to the weekend where we'll see warmer temperatures. Saturday 59, Sunday 65. Overnight lows Sunday morning 40 and then 44 Monday morning with the chance of showers. So sporting events early Saturday morning on the cool side. Okay. If not, that early morning.
It's always going to be crisp anyway.
It's going to be crisp, yeah. So be prepared for that.
All right, Mark, thanks so much. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:49. Your morning sprint is coming up next. We thank you so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on a Wednesday morning. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Wigs.
When it's time to protect your home, call Everhart Painting, Spokane's premier painting contractor. Everhart Painting takes care of every detail and backs the results with their industry-leading warranty. Call today and receive their spring special for $500 off. Everhart Painting, your exterior repaint specialist.
One size does not fit all. That's why at Twilight Bedding, we've made a career out of crafting custom mattresses for our customers. And they're all made right here in Spokane. During the month of March, you can save up to $1,000 on a new mattress. Buy any king-size mattress and pay the price of a queen. Or buy any queen-size mattress and pay the price of a full size. Don't wait. These offers are only good during the month of March. Sleep right. Buy Twilight.
For over 25 years, Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been your choice for the best in floor covering for your home or business. Dream it, design it, live it. Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet, North Idaho's premier flooring store.
Joni here at Post Falls Volkswagen with this bold and beautiful Taos. But there's more than just good looks behind this compact SUV. This is the perfect choice because it's also practical and efficient, with driver assist and all the latest enhanced safety features. Plus, the Taos is packed with the useful high-tech features you use every day. If you're thinking of a compact SUV, think Taos at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a 4-letter word.
I think I'll sell my veggies at the market.
You even remember to water the house plants. I do this?
You can do this.
Hey, we need to build a home office. We're adding another bathroom.
I think I'll study programming.
Bro, you even connect your phone to Bluetooth.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
Gas pump credit card skimmers aren't new, but now skimmers are fooling people inside local stores.
Everyone can be victimized by this.
I'll show you how to beat the skimmer scammers and protect your money. Tonight, only on 4 News Now at 6.
Do you have concrete floors that look like this? Let Everhart Painting floor coating specialists transform your floors with their multi-step coating system. The finished product is spectacular. Call Everhart Painting today and receive their spring special for $500 off. Everhart Painting, your painter for life.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, just about 6:53. Let's get you up to speed on everything you need to know here on your Wednesday in the morning sprint. Destiny Richards is live with how an upcoming vote by the school board will be instrumental in the future of Spokane Public Schools music program. Sydney Charles has the latest details on the trial of Idaho doomsday mom Lori Vallow. And you'll need a light jacket today. Mark Peterson is here to tell you why. But first, breaking news overnight on a stabbing on the Monroe Street Bridge. 3 3 teenagers were arrested around 11 o'clock last night for stabbing a man and stealing from him. Those teens have been charged with first-degree robbery. That's the charge someone receives when they're armed with a weapon or inflict bodily injury on a victim while robbing them. That man was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And we're hoping to learn the identity of the miner killed in Idaho's Silver Valley yesterday during an accident at the Galena mine. Investigators were at the mine last night trying to figure out exactly how an employee was killed on the job. The owners of the mine, America's Gold and Silver, say the miner died when struck by falling ground. Now, this is a developing story. We will continue to follow the very latest and let you know as soon as we learn more. Also today, we expect to learn the name of a person found dead in an irrigation canal south of Ephrata. Grand County Sheriff's deputies say there is no obvious sign of foul play. They know the identity of the person and say they will release the name later today.
And the trial of the Idaho Doomsday mom, Lori Vallow, who's accused of killing 2 of her own children, continues today in Boise. We're expecting the defense to resume cross-examination of the lead detective on this case, who found the bodies of Vallow's 2 children buried in a yard belonging to Chad Daybell. In yesterday's hearing, prosecutors suggested a possible motive, showed graphic photos, and described a complicated plot to cast out evil spirits. Jurors also saw photos of the crime scene. Vallow and Daybell are also being charged with the death of Daybell's previous wife, Tammy Daybell. Vallow and Daybell have both pleaded not guilty, but they're being tried separately. A trial date has not yet been set for Daybell.
In our first alert weather, it is a cold start to the day. We are going to see increasing clouds later on, expecting to see some afternoon showers. Could be graupel, could be some light snow, maybe even a little light rain. That's going to happen about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Our temperatures are going to continue to be on the cool side, anywhere from 6 to 10 degrees below average. 50 into Coeur d'Alene. We'll see 49 here in Spokane. We look at how we're going to get there. We're going to start off in the low or into the 20s, warming through the 30s into the 40s by this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine. The clouds come in, and again, those scattered showers for this afternoon.
Well, Washington State Patrol needs your help finding 2 teenage girls who may be in danger. Ayanna Lewis and Charlotte Jurassic walked away from the Healing Lodge of the Seven Nations on Friday. They took their belongings and ran from the addiction center. Police say they may be frequenting homeless camps or shelters in the area. If you've seen Ayanna or Charlotte, you're asked to call Crime Check at 509-456-2233. Law enforcement here in Washington could get more freedom to chase suspected criminals. Right now, police need probable cause to start a pursuit, but a new bill that just passed the State House would change that requirement to reasonable suspicion. Now, reasonable suspicion is when an officer believes a crime is happening, whereas probable cause is when officers have a clear reason to believe crime is taking place. This bill allows police to pursue a suspect because of reasonable suspicion, but only if they believe that a DUI or violent or sexual offense is taking place.
And this morning we've been talking about the Spokane Public Schools Board considering a $700,000 budget for new instruments at South Spokane Middle Schools and the new Peppersack Middle School. This is because 6th graders are going to be moving up into band and orchestra classes at the middle school level, and they need those new instruments for that growth in students. Another bit of agenda item that is happening this evening that's being considered, is the downtown stadium name. These are the options here. A lot of details went into why these proposals were chosen for the stadium name, the sponsorship, as well as the field name. You can find full details on KXLY.com.
Several Democratic governors are now working to stockpile abortion drugs as legal disputes surrounding the abortion pill mifepristone escalate. Washington Governor Jay Inslee purchased a 3-year supply of the drug. Now governors from California, Massachusetts, and New York are following suit, announcing their states will also be stockpiling abortion or abortion-aiding drugs. And because of this, the clock is ticking for mifepristone, that federal judge in Texas who suspended the approval of the drug, which will essentially make the sale of the pill illegal while the challenge moves through the legal system. But dozens of officials from biotech and pharmaceutical companies signed an open letter backing the FDA's right to, quote, regulate safe, effective medicines for every American. We'll be right back.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica.
the account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Join us for jackpots, food, and fun at Chewelah Casino. The more you play, the more entries you can earn in our Mo Money prize drawings, totaling over $18,000 in prizes and cash. That's right, 2 nights of grand prize drawings, April 15th and April 29th, starting at 6 p.m. Sun Club players could win grand prize bundles, including a riding lawnmower, leaf blower, weed whacker, and a self-propelled lawnmower. Learn more at ChewelahCasino.com.
April showers brings mud, and that means it's time to go off-road. And everything you need is waiting at Snow's Auto. Shop over 100 custom wheels or crank up the sound with a new amp and subs. And this week, window tints are $50 off at Snow's Auto.
All right, good morning and live look. Look at that blue sky, little bit of high thin clouds, but it's going to be a beautiful start to the day, and then you'll step outside and go, ooh, burr. Temperatures in the upper 20s. Grab those sunglasses. A light layer. Things are going to warm up nicely today, but 49 will be our high today. We will see warmer temperatures, but not until we get to the weekend. Low 50s Thursday, Friday, partly cloudy. Saturday, it's a cool start at 33, warming to 59. Sunday starts at 40 and warms to 65 degrees. I'm really looking forward to the weekend.
You're certainly not the only one, Mark. Thank you very much. All right, we'll have updates throughout Good Morning America, which starts in 3, 2, 1.